Hello and welcome to Love Dogs. Today we're going to talk about something that a lot of dog owners have probably wondered about, but maybe felt a little weird asking. Why exactly do dogs get stuck together after they mate? Well, let's get into the science behind this really fascinating process. So I bet a lot of you have seen this happen, or at least heard about it, and just thought, what in the world is going on here? It can look pretty strange, maybe even a little alarming if you don't know the reason for it. And you know what? It's a completely normal question to have. And trust me, you are not alone in asking. It's actually one of the most common questions we get from dog lovers. So in today's explainer, we're going to break it all down for you. You'll see that it's a completely natural and actually a really necessary part of the whole thing. Okay, so to really get what's happening with this tie, we've got to look at the whole mating process first. It happens in stages, or as they're called in the science world, fractions. Let's take a closer look at how this all works. So during the mating process, the male dog's ejaculation happens in 3 separate phases. First up is the pre-sperm fraction. That's basically a clear liquid, no sperm in it. The second one, and this is the really important one for making puppies, is the sperm-rich fraction. And then finally, you've got the prostatic fraction. Right, so this whole getting stuck situation, it's officially called the tie, or the knot. And the biology behind it is actually pretty cool. The male dog has this special part at the base of his penis called the bulbus glandis. During mating, it fills with blood and swells up, a lot, creating a physical lock inside the female. And that's what causes the tie. Now, the timing of this is just perfect. The tie starts happening right during that second sperm-rich phase. This is the moment when you'll usually see the male lift his leg over the female's back to turn around. And that's how they end up in that classic back-to-back position, all while they're still physically locked together. Okay, so now they're tied. What's next? And maybe more importantly, what should you do? This part is so important for the safety of both dogs, so let's really focus on this critical waiting period. So how long does this whole thing last? Well, the total time they're tied can be anywhere from about 20 minutes to a full hour. It really just depends on the dogs. The main thing for you to remember is that this is a totally normal amount of time. You just have to be patient. Now, if you only remember one thing from this whole explainer, let it be this. I absolutely cannot stress this enough. It is very important that you do not try to separate the dogs while they're tied. Don't spray them with water, don't yell at them, and please, definitely do not try to physically pull them apart. And why is this so critical? Well, because trying to force them apart while the male is still swollen can cause some serious physical damage. You could cause a tear in either the male or the female, which is incredibly painful and can lead to other really serious health issues. It is just not worth the risk. The good news is, this whole process resolves itself naturally. After that third and final phase, the prostatic fraction, is all done, the swelling in the male's penis will go down. It relaxes, and they'll separate all on their own, safely and with no help needed from you. So, now that we understand the biology, it's probably a good time to just take a step back and look at the bigger picture. As responsible dog lovers, there's a little more to think about than just the mechanics of mating. It's really important to remember that our local shelters are just full of amazing abandoned dogs who are waiting for a loving home. Because of this, it's generally advised not to breed your dogs unless you really have the right experience and know how to do it responsibly. That also means making sure you have good homes lined up for all the puppies before a litter is even on the way. All right, I know that was a lot of information to take in, so let's just do a really quick recap of the most important things we talked about today. So here's the bottom line. A male and female dog getting stuck is a completely natural, normal, and even necessary part of mating. It's called the tie. It's caused by a part of the male dog's swelling. It can last anywhere from 20 to 60 minutes, and the single most important thing you can do is absolutely nothing. Just leave them alone and let nature do its thing. And there you have it, the science behind the tie. We really hope this helped clear up any questions you might have had. For more explainers just like this one that help you understand your best friend even better, please make sure you subscribe to Love Dogs. Thanks for watching.